So the most important lesson you will ever learn about money, and I was taught this by Jane Sincero, and I picked it and I've used it to teach in my master class. And recently, one of my students tells me they've racked in about 100K, yeah, in the last 6 months, from technically always raking in about 40K USD in a whole year. And this is the only reason I'm sharing this, because practically I'm seeing it working. So one thing you need to understand is that money is energy, and money comes to you through people. People are conduits, but in essence, money comes from the universal intelligence. So universal intelligence is tied down to each and every one of us, because it starts from your thoughts, anchored by your beliefs. Your thoughts will dictate your emotions, and your emotions will definitely trigger your action point. So if money comes from universal intelligence and people are simply conduits, there's one particular concept I promise you will change your relationship with money 360 degrees. Because I'll use a personal example. If I wanted to fly my mom first class to go visit my sister somewhere in Germany, right? And let's say I want to do this over this coming weekend. So I have basically 48 hours to come up with a certain amount of money, let's say 4,000 USD, so that I can be able to book this first class, right? And let's say at the back of my mind, I know I'm expecting a payment, maybe from a particular client or a particular source, but it's not guaranteed where it's gonna come from, right? The biggest mistake people do, if for example this is your scenario, you just customize it to your particular experience. The biggest mistake people do is you focus your mind on a specific place where that money is going to come from, and the minute you do that, you've blocked the universal intelligence from bringing that money to you, because now you've limited the universal intelligence to just bring for you money through this one avenue. So I see it all the time, even in Fox. Oh my goodness, an eagle just picked a fish from the water. Oh my god, I don't know if you guys can see it. Oh, oh that was cute. I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry, I get distracted with nature a lot. So the biggest mistake you can do is limit the universal intelligence, because in your mind you think I can only make this particular money from this particular avenue. And I see this with a lot of people. So for example, you're someone who is employed, and in your mind, this is the only way I can make money. So first of all, there's a block there. You're limiting money coming to you from other different avenues. People are just conduits, guys. People are just conduits, but money comes from universal intelligence. Once you can understand this concept to the core, I promise you, you'll open your mind. You'll start investigating a relationship with money at the core, because you'll ask yourself, for example, what is my limiting belief? Why do I believe I can only make, let's say, 40,000 USD a year annually? Why can't I make 100,000 a year? The minute you start asking your limiting beliefs, I promise you, you'll have unlocked a door that you can't go back once you walk through. So you need to open up your mind in the aspect that you need to question your relationship with money. Why can't money stay with me? Why does it pass through my hands? You realize that is also a scarcity mindset, because the minute you can't hold on to money, there is a problem there. And when I mean holding on, I don't even mean that you hold the money, because again, holding is also another scarcity mindset. So money is this feminine trait thing that you have to level up to the frequency of it. So in this essence, instead of me thinking and focusing on that, for example, particular client that is supposed to pay me this particular money, or I'm hoping that prospect that I'm trying to onboard, I'll be able to close them. Instead of me focusing on that, I should just get clear on exactly, let's say, the amount that I want, and then I should just try to match up to the frequency of that amount, right? So if I was expecting to get 4,000 USD in 24 hours, so that I can be able to book this, so that my mother can leave maybe town in 48 hours to go visit our firstborn, right? instead of me focusing on where this particular money is going to come from, I should be focusing on ensuring my energy matches up the frequency of that particular money in 48 hours time. So how does somebody with this particular money in their pocket, ready for spending, not for ready for spending in terms of luxury, how does this person conduct themselves, right? How does this person move? How does this person show up? How does this person feel? So your energy, the frequency, you have to match the frequency of that which you seek. Don't focus so much on where it's coming from. Just focus on, am I at par with the energy of this particular amount of money that I'm seeking? Because some of you, you're waiting on someone who promised you money, and now because, for example, they're late, you're frustrated, and you don't realize that your frustration is blocking that flow of money from coming through. Because money is purely just energy. It needs to flow. You need to let it, it's like water, let it move. But it moves as per your energetic frequency match. Otherwise, it's not going to come through. This is a very interesting concept once you master it. And there is no true, I can say, 100% mastery around it, because even I have to remind myself often about this particular concept. Let me know what you think. Cheers.